Good day, everybody. It's Saturday, the 5th of July. It's probably, 10:50 in the morning. And I'm in this little town in the Vitebsk area. And this place is called Lepil. And I guess right in this area there's going to be these lavender fields. A lot of purple flowers here. And what you're looking at right now, this guy, he established this town. Here's a Catholic church, some old building over here too. And anyway, you'll see the year here. Before America was even started. What were the pilgrims? 1620. This guy started this place. Well, he was born apparently in 1557. So this place was probably established at about the same time as the pilgrims landed in America. 1620. Well, what was the first settlement? Permanent was Jamestown. I don't know when Roanoke. I always talk about this anyway for some odd reason. Roanoke was the first colony, but it disappeared. And first settlement was Jamestown in 1607. Pilgrims in 1620 in America, and this Plymouth Rock, all that kind of stuff. Oh no, the bus is leaving me. That's okay. Anyway, so you can say this guy's name, probably written in Belarusian here. Lev Gaprga. I don't know. This like over here is a Catholic church. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, some old houses in here, some timber frame sort of deals. Well, it looks like it's not right here to get on here, inside of the church. So it's an old town, even if it's very small. So this region somewhere around here, what is this? Who is this artist? Everybody thinks he's French. He's actually from here. Ah, now I forgot the name. Wasn't even thinking about that. Maybe it'll come to me. I think he's a French impressionist painter. So I think probably from around the area. Let's see, Catholic churches, you know, normally spend a lot of money in here. Anyway, as far as news is concerned, I'll be talking a little bit about Elon Musk wanting to come up with another party. I've got a better suggestion for him, and I'll get to that. Looks like an important guy here. So, anyway, let's take a look in here. Wow, impressive too, huh? For a little town. Nice woodwork. Is this thing even on? Yes, it's running. Okay. Thought I'd just look at some of these little flowers here. These are kind of impressive, these big pink roses here. Wow. It's a tour guide, I think. One of them right there. Poor tour guides, they got to talk the entire time practically in the drive here. It's really something. Anyhow, that's thought I'd show you the flowers. I thought this looked really cool. Like it's porcelain or something. Look at that color. That light blue color on here. Pine cones. seen so many pine cones. Whoa, kicking these pine cones around. What a fool. Gosh. Make a mess of the place. Wow. I wonder if this thing grows that way. Take a look at this thing. What is this kind of a tree? I don't know. Interesting. Somebody playing music. Hopefully YouTube's not going to get pissed off about that. Oh, look at that dark park. All those trees. That must be Trump's wagon. The dawn. There's a beach here. So, see, it's a river. Wow, huge. Wonder why that thing is not open. Not many people here at the moment. Look at an elaborate kiddie place. A lot of swings. 3 going at once. I guess. What has he got? What is that thing? A big yellow jobber. More flowers. Well, I guess they're a flower town. I guess that's why we're coming here to see the lavender somewhere. Oh, some bees working away in there. Look at that. Some omas there, babushkas. Dedushka, babushka, dedushka. Wow, some little dinky town way out in the middle of nowhere. Looks like they probably have some concerts and things over there. A lot of seats out. Blue and white seats, if you can see that in the distance. And whatever this is. The tour bus is waiting over there. I don't know. It said we have an hour. It hasn't been an hour yet. Aren't they going to come and take a look at the water? I don't know. Belarusians don't have so much of this. It's a big look at the size of this lake. It's the size of an ocean. Man alive, huh? I should be talking about Elon Musk now. I told you guys I was going to do that. And his party. I said I had a better suggestion for him. He shouldn't be starting a political party. Of course, it's not going to go anywhere. You've got the Democrats and the Republicans already. He should try to do something else. He should try to get a global movement. Do it much more differently. Have it based on humanistic principles, I would say. And maybe call it something different. He should be able to fit that in with this, what is it called, multipolarism. But he's got to maybe clean up some of his little mistakes before. I don't know, did he really do something with Venezuela? Was he actually funding some attempted overthrow of Venezuela from Maduro? He shouldn't be messing around with that sort of stuff. Elon Musk is supposed to be very intelligent. And look at, they have Steve Bannon saying that he should be deported. Isn't that incredible? Somebody who has that kind of money and has that kind of investment in America, but I suppose they say that you're probably going to have to want to seize everything. I guess I got to film this with people here. I don't know what it was. Interesting, I guess a flower. Oh, it's probably a lot to see around here. I don't know, maybe we're supposed to be going to these places with the tourists. I don't know. Hell, I'm a tourist myself, aren't I? That's actually a big lake. I should gotta find this place on the map. So what else about Elon Musk? Yeah, richest guy, has a lot of savvy. But he should found something else. Some sort of a global movement, maybe based a little bit on, say, economists like Max Weber. If his big spat with Donald Trump has to do with economics, I'm not just saying by solely Max Weber, but some other maybe intelligent economists and maybe some people that had social views, maybe something similar to Gandhi or whatever. Take your pick, anything like that. Because I don't think Elon Musk is that far along, and I think he's able to admit when he's made a mistake. A lot of people are not able to do that. Lo and behold, Donald Trump. Donald Trump thinks he's right about everything. You know, look at these great hands, the greatest economy that the world has ever seen. This big, beautiful bill, the greatest bill that ever existed in the history for the greatest economics. And it's revolutionary. It's just like the revolution of America. Everything, you know, Donald Trump. Everything that he does is better than everything that anybody else has ever done. We've won all the wars. I think he said that yesterday. We won World War I, not Russia. We won World War II, not Russia. Well, I don't know. Russia had to get out of World War I. That was when, as you all know, the Germans sent Vladimir Lenin, I've mentioned that a lot of times, sent them there to get them out of the war, out of World War I. And World War II, clearly, the Russians won World War II. I think anybody who has a couple working brain cells knows that. The British and I believe the French and even the Americans in those days admitted that it was Russia that defeated Nazi Germany. But I don't know, maybe we're not supposed to be talking about that, because Donald Trump says, we won the war, we won everything. What about Vietnam? He probably said he beat the Houthi in Yemen as well, something we all just witnessed. He ran out of there with his tail between his legs, realizing that's a fight he can't win. You can pulverize the entire country, and the Yemenis will just say, keep on going, we're not going to stop. I think it would be the same with Russia. So Donald Trump, at least from the get-go, when he became president, at least in this term, probably even in the first term he knew this, that you don't go to war against Russia. That's what he says. One thing you don't do as a country and as a leader, you don't make war with Russia. It's a little bit of wisdom. Okay, let me stop for right now, and we'll get back to showing you the fields. I presume they're going to be purple. Lavender sounds purple to me. Well, now we're supposed to be near the flower area. Look at this guy. I think Lukashenko's got a dog like that. President.
Останется со мной, мы пойдем в галерею, я художница, это моя мастерская галерея, я проведу экскурсию, расскажу, минут, наверное, мы 20 тут задержимся, и потом пойдем на лаванду и поменяемся.
Да. Основные моменты, если женский туалет вот здесь, вот.
I'll sell you that house cheap over there. $10,000 right there.
Да, потому что один момент очень, несколько моментов важных. Просьба. Сами цветы цветы лаванды не срывай. Да.
Tell you what,
Я
probably only two men here.
научу, как правильно-
Two
как правильно
males. There's one guy there, one guy over there, and then there's me.
Она еще она еще не до конца еще не...
So many women on these tours, guys.
И самый важный момент, у нас есть спуск к озеру и пирс. Просьба, больше 4 человек на пирс не заходить. Просто для вашего комфорта, для вашего удобства.
Splitting into groups. So there's two groups.
Слева это сосед посадил грушевый сад. Да, 700 гривен. Ого.
700 pear trees? Kind of interesting for a guy that did tree crops as well. I did avocado. What else did I do? Soursop. Tropical things, you know. Some cashew. Things like that. Normally, a lot of time, these trees, I think when they get too big, I guess then you replace them. I would guess. Because these look very small. Probably can't get many pears from each tree. Well, there it is. I don't think I can zoom with this program now. That's a lavender.
Проходите, пожалуйста. С которым можно купить. Вот к озеру позади меня. На время цветения лаванды мы всегда поднимаем лаванду.
Everybody's looking here.
Вот сюда.
It's a chill out area. Get out of the sun.
От 3 до 4 недель. Все, это и 3 недели и все. Нет, почти не бывает. Редко, крайне редко. Но все равно флаг уже припущен, все. Сезон закрыт. Наслаждайтесь. У нас нет, уже было не мертвых. Потому что мы укрываем каждый куст.
Heck, onions?
В поле и вообще здесь трудятся пчелы, их не бойтесь. Они трудяги, просто они вас не трогают. Забыл сказать вам. Да. А теперь посмотрите, пожалуйста, как нюхать лаванду правильно. Подходите, вообще там, к любому кусту, опускаете в руки внутрь и тихонечко трете по зеленым листкам. Не сильно, а немножко. Все, и вы потом почувствуете это все на руках. Пахнут сейчас не цветы. Сейчас то, что пахнет, только пахнут сейчас цветы, особо чувствуют пчелы. Вот они работают, у нас работают на этот мед. Ну, видите, вон у них все. Сейчас здесь. А там особенно. По утрам, часов 8, вы выходите на улицу и все.
Somebody's having a party over there. You can't hear the music, I bet.
Так что наслаждайтесь.
Давайте с кем-нибудь отрем руками, чтобы я сняла на... Давайте я вас Нет, давайте свою руку. Давайте. Левую руку мы сейчас засунем. Нет, нам надо внутрь зеленый взять. И вот так потрем друг об друга сюда. Вот так. И нюхаем. Ну, пахнет. Пахнет смолой пахнет.
Да, чуть-чуть так
Пахнет смолой. Давайте с вами потрем. Давайте, засовывайте руку. Нет, вот эту. Эту руку давайте засовывайте. Ага, суньте сюда. Не, ага, вот так. И вот так вот. Вот так вот. Трите. Нюхайте. Вот так.
Yes, very nice. Keeps you feeling fresh all day. Manly, yes, but I like it too. Irish Spring.
Держи вот так. Нет, вот это отдай.
На медик, будьте добры.
I guess I beat them to it already.
Нет, Тут с этим разобраться.
I don't know. Maybe they put this stuff in soaps and shampoos and things. I don't know. Somebody already dug their hand in there.
I also want.
Okay, people, I guess this lavendel, it blooms for 3 weeks of the year, and when it is blooming, they fly this flag right here. I guess to match the color. Okay. They bought this land, and I guess these people decided they're going to make a lavendel farm. So that's what that's all about. You can buy lavendel honey, and other products here that they make. So, anyhow, that's what it is. The lake here. You see the lake back there? Let me just go look at that lake here.
Если вы вот дождетесь, то подождите минут 15 до
Any fish in there? Here, just in case, if you want to go into the banya. Guess it's really fun out here in the winter time, I'll bet. Sun chairs here. That's what that wood pile is for up above. It's for them to steam themselves out here with the banya.
В 2015 году одни из первых в Беларуси посадили лаванду. И вот у нас уже 10 лет нашему участку с лавандой. А здесь дом мы купили в 22 году, то есть это не так давно, это получается 3-й год, 3 года, наверное, плохо считаю. В 22 году, вот почти как мы стали здесь жить, я решила в возрасте 38 лет стать художником. Это была мечта моего детства. По образованию экономист. Вот. И тут я говорю, все, хватит моей душе мучиться, думайте, мне покажите, я буду рисовать. И вот мы как раз здесь посадили лаванду, я рисовала цветочки, вот что видела, то и рисовала. Випины, розочки. 2 года так порисовала, сразу стала выставляться в кафе, в Минске, продаваться. То есть я решила так, у меня времени на раскачку нет, я в себя верю, я буду художником. Все. Но через 2 года я поняла, ну да, а до этого много я интересовалась живописью, мы когда путешествовали, я сидела всегда в галерее, в выставке, это вот картины с разных стран, разных художников, то есть я много чего видела, все время по галереям в Минске ходила, вот, то есть насмотренность такая вот была, и я понимала, что
remodeled, renovated house. Look at how thick those boards are. Wow. Thick.
И это, согласитесь, удивительно, да, в случае света. Потому что, как правило, ну там разные иконы висят. Картина была еще даже маленькая картинка, но она такая была совсем уже грязненькая, я ее убрала, просто вырезка журнала. Ну, сам факт, две картины в доме. Я такая зашла, посмотрела.
By the way, I was mentioning an artist that comes from this region, French artist Marc Chagall.
А можно сделать там выставочный зал, а тут будет мастерская. Я говорю, и вообще можно сделать международную московскую галерею, художественную галерею.
From
доказательства.
Vitebsk.
Вот у нас еще гости из России. И более того, тут если могу показать, у нас там был потом позже гости с Японии, посол Японии приезжал, с Шри-Ланки, с Индии, с Италии. То есть действительно у нас это в будущем получилось реализовать. Ну и вот Артур говорит, ну слушай, если международная московская галерея, у него как бы идея так отозвалась, говорит, значит, надо что-то делать, так не пойдет, ну в том виде, да, в котором мы купили. И так мы начали реконструкцию потихоньку, мы думали там, ну окна поменяем, крышу подлатаем и все, но оно, вы знаете, одно другое цепляет. Окна мы поменяли, вот эту кривизну оставили. Ну, вообще, вот все, что можно заховать, сохранить старое, мы сохранили. А то, что не смогли, то, что было гнилое, плохое, мы уже меняли. Например, крышу подлатали, пришлось снести, но снесли крышу, сделали террасу. Печку вот тут где-то, даже пиццу приготовили, видите? Хотели сохранить, тут была печь, грубка, задымила, плохая, снесли, построили новую. Ну, это даже лучше, больше места, безопаснее. А вот эти дырки, которые здесь более подробно, там, правда, только на английском и белорусской мове, биография, заявление художника, выставки, если кому-то интересно, можете посмотреть, есть мой сайт. Я вас приглашаю, частуйтесь самоставством, угощайтесь искусством, пожалуйста, посмотрите. Я не даю работам названия, чтобы вот не загонять как бы глядача в эти рамки, потому что стоит назвать как-то, сразу человек видит только это. А абстракция, она тем и хороша, что можно увидеть разное. И мы можем поделиться какими-то впечатлениями, кто что видит. Попробуйте найти работу, которая вообще для вас непонятна, не нравится. Работу, которая как-то отозвалась. Может быть, работа выглядит классно, такое тоже бывает. Ну, если захотите поделиться, я буду рада. В общем, на этом и заканчиваем. Мы ждем вторую группу, или первую, я уж не знаю. Они собираются потом тоже здесь. И, ну, вот я думаю, что минуток через 10, максимум 15 вы уже и поедете. Там есть книги, которые я собирала из разных стран. Можно полистать, почитать. Если какие-то вопросы спрашивайте. И последний момент. Здесь есть каталоги мои каталоги, которые можно купить по 10 рублей. И 2 открытки 5 рублей с моими работами. Ну, вот, наверное, все. Все, спасибо.
Now this is a painting studio.